Hey folks, Crimson Blaze here. Welcome to the channel. Now that's how you arrive at style at a trailhead. We took the Durango Silverton narrow gauge trail to the Needleton Stop on the Animas River, and we're on a backpacking trip in the Chicago Basin, so let's go get it. Now that was the best send-off I have ever had at a trailhead. You know, so as you're getting off the train and you're getting your backpacks and the train starts moving off, everybody's cheering for you, yelling, you know, good luck and best wishes, and they're all waving at you, and that was an awesome send-off. But this week's adventure, I am backpacking with my lovely wife. We're going to be out here for 4 days and 3 nights, so really looking forward to this trip. It's been on my list for a while, and here we are. Right now, we're on the Needle Creek Trail, and this is leading us into the Chicago Basin. The Chicago Basin is a very beautiful area. It's got 14ers surrounding it, and it's very popular. So a lot of people grab the train and come in and camp in the basin and hike the 14ers over a day or 2 or 3. But yeah, we have about 6 miles today to get to the basin, and so far this trail is beautiful. As you know, we're walking along Needle Creek. It is stunning. As you can see, it's a bit overcast right now, and there's some thundering up ahead of us. And the weather forecast didn't look that great. Today, I think, was supposed to be one of the better days, at least in the morning. It was beautiful. Beautiful blue sky, sunshine when we started. But I think we're going to see some rain over the next few days. Well, we made it to camp and got our tent set up, and Nancy spotted this great little site down by the creek, and hopefully when it clears up a little bit later, we'll go out and show you our campsite. Right now, as you can probably hear, it is raining, so we got in here in the nick of time. But beautiful little site on the creek. We hiked in about 6 miles today, and it was a really good hike. Rain has finally stopped, so I thought I would show you around camp a little bit. Not much to it. Like I said, we are in the Z-Pax duplex tent, but we're on this beautiful little creek, the Needle Creek. Nancy spotted this from the trail, and great little water source that we've had. And we've had this pretty much all day hiking up the trail, so water has not been an issue. And that's the trail right there. So we were heading that way, and Nancy saw this, thought it'd be a good spot, and it is. It's an excellent spot, and it's going to work out really well. But yeah, we hiked in 6 miles today from the Needleton Stop at the Animas River, where the train stops, and 6 miles into the basin. And it's probably a 2,700 foot climb over the 6 miles, so you're just steadily going up. So it was a bit of a work. Today, but beautiful, man. Such a beautiful little area. There are big mountains around here, a few 14ers that we've talked to, some people that they're already doing, but a beautiful area, and really looking forward to this hike. We've been in our tent almost all afternoon, maybe for a few hours. It's just blue skies, rain, and we even got out to try to cook one time, and it just started raining on us. I think it's better. I mean, you can see that that's the direction the wind is coming from, so it looks like it's clear. I think we're going to be good for the rest of the evening. Forecast said that there's going to be clear skies, but yeah, we got dinner cooking, a new one, street corn and grits. can't remember the name of the person who made it. I'm about to put it down in below. But yeah, we're gonna try some street corn and grits. It looked really good, and we're gonna try that tonight. So now I'm just doing a little exploring around my camp and seeing what other views that are around here that we've missed because of the rain. What I see, wow. So the trail that we're going to continue on tomorrow, the Needle Creek, Johnson Creek, goes around there, and somewhere around there is Columbine Pass. That's where we'll be heading tomorrow. Time to walk back to my campsite. I think our street corn grits are done, but I figured this view doesn't get old as I'm making my way back. Ooh. Wow. Well, that's going to do it for day one. The sun is beginning to set, and we just finished up dinner. And those street corn and grits, 5 out of 5. They were excellent. Really, really loved that. But yeah, it's been a rainy day. I think it's supposed to be clear in the morning. I hope this will continue. But yeah, we're going to head on to bed, put our food bags away, and then we will see you in the morning. Morning, folks. It is day 2, and I am back on trail. When Nancy got to camp yesterday, she wasn't feeling too well, and she just hasn't really felt well the rest of last night and this morning. So she's resting this morning. I'm gonna go up to the pass, and it's only about 3 miles up, and looks like it's supposed to be, it's nice right now. It's a blue skies, sunshine, and I think this may be the last blue skies we get, according to forecasts, and you know how those go sometimes. But that's what I'm going to do this morning, is hike up there while the weather is still good, and then come back down. And then hopefully tomorrow she'll feel a little better, and we can find another little hike around here to do. Looks like we're coming up to my first trail intersection here. Let's see here. No camping in Twin Lakes Basin. Looks like that's trail goes to that. And then Columbine Pass that way. Not sure where that pass is at, but we'll get there. What's this? Oh, looks like an old mine. See the rails for the cart. I guess somebody stayed up here. Ooh, now that looks creepy. Whew. I don't know how well you can see that, but that goes deep in there. That's pretty cool. Alright, so making our way up to Columbine Pass, and it's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Wow, what a beautiful meadow. The trail's kind of flattened out a little bit. This is nice. It's beautiful. Let's see where I came from. So we're camped down there in the valley. What a beautiful day, man. What a beautiful day. I think now I'm just gonna sit up here and rest and eat me a few snacks. Alright, I've spent enough time up here eating snacks and just relaxing and enjoying this view. Now it's time to head back to camp and see how Nancy's doing. I am back at my camp now and I am lounging in my hammock. So I did bring it along because I thought we might be at our campsite for the afternoons for a bit of lounging. But just sitting here by the creek enjoying this weather until it starts raining this afternoon. Right now it's okay, it looks a little cloudy, but it does look like a front is coming through. But Nancy does seem to be feeling much better, so that's great. I was glad to hear that. Right now it's mid-afternoon here at Chicago Basin, and again we're just relaxing and enjoying the creek. Around 6 o'clock, it just, the bottom fell out. It hailed on us for probably an hour or so, and just storming. Nancy decided to eat a little bit early, around 5 o'clock. It's like, oh, I'm not hungry yet. I'll wait until it sunsets. Well, so I eventually just ate in the tent. I'm just now getting out. It's not raining. Looks like it might be here in a bit, so it was a beautiful day, or at least started off as a beautiful day. Had to hike up to Columbine Pass, awesome. But when I got back into camp, Nancy and I just relaxed in the hammock down by the creek, and we even took a walk back to the Chicago Basin where it kind of opens up a little more and you can see more of the mountains. And it was a beautiful afternoon. I'm thinking, wow, where's all this bad weather I was expecting? Probably hear some of the thunder there. So let me hang my bear bag and I will see you in the morning. Morning, folks. It is day 3 and you can see we're already on trail. Nancy is feeling much better today, so what we're gonna do is hike up to that meadow that I saw yesterday on the way up to Cameron Pass, where I saw the mountain goats. Beautiful wildflowers, so I thought we'd hike up there this morning while there's still blue skies and maybe have a little breakfast and a snack. Here we are at the mine again. Whew, I tell you, this is like every horror story I heard as a kid.
Oh, they still have the
yeah, you can see the tracks.
This totally looks like Indiana Jones. And the
Last Crusade. Oh no, Temple of Doom.
the Temple of Doom, when they
Straight on their cart and they bust out through the side of the mountain.
I really wish we could see Harrison Ford coming out of here. That would be awesome. That would make my day. That'd be the best hike.
Harrison Ford. She doesn't need Harrison Ford when she's got Crimson Blaze. How cool is that? A mountain goat and her little baby just chomping away. She don't seem to be bothered by me too much. That's cool. Well, that was awesome. Quite a morning breakfast treat. And this valley here, just before you make the climb to Columbine Pass, it's beautiful. And that's where we're at right now. Originally, I thought that was the lake and the pass, but really, Columbine Pass is right over that ridge there. And the trail, actually, yesterday I went, you go around and you go up. Right now, we're just gonna have a second breakfast over here with where the mountain goat was. Maybe she'll return, maybe she won't, but beautiful morning, we're gonna enjoy it. Well, that was an awesome second breakfast in that meadow. And there's some good camping up there. So there's water up there, and we're at about, what, 11,700 feet. But good camping, great views, mountain goats, that's all pretty cool. But we're gonna head back. Heading back now. It's 10 in the morning and the clouds are already building. Well, these seem to be a little darker, so as expected, we think we're gonna get more rain. That looks ominous. It's only 10:30 in the morning. We are back at camp, and those dark clouds now turned into blue skies. That's just how it is. Colorado Mountains. I don't know how well it came out, but there's been a marmot that we've been watching, and he came across the creek, and then I think it was been eyeballing us to see where we were at. And it saw us sitting down here by the creek. So it's been trying to make its way to our tent, and where we have our bear bag. It's sealed up inside of our tent, but I think he smells it, and I think he would try to go for it if we weren't here. And that's why you don't leave your food or scented items at your campsite when you go for a hike. Well, that's going to do it for day 3 in the Chicago Basin, and just another fabulous day. A day where I thought it was supposed to be rain. That was the forecast, thunderstorms all day and rain, and it wasn't that at all. It was actually a pretty beautiful day. You know, seeing the mountain goats and her little baby up there, and the views are just amazing here in the basin. And then just dinner tonight, you know, watching the sunset on the mountains and watching the deer play. They just seemed to come out, and it was awesome. So right now, I'm just sitting here watching the sunset and kind of enjoying my last evening here in the Chicago Basin. Tomorrow, we head out, you know, back on the train. Until then, I will see you in the morning. Morning, folks. It is the final day of our trip, and we are slowly getting out of our tent as Nancy is making her morning coffee and getting the day going. And we're just out here watching the sunrise on the mountains, and it is absolutely beautiful. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day today. That's what the forecast says, but let me tell you, I don't know about some of these forecasts. So when I'm in the backcountry, I use my Garmin inReach to get weather forecasts. And, you know, it's kind of hit or miss. So last night I checked it, and it said, you know, all clear. You know, for all that evening and all the next couple of days, it said 0% chance rain, and everything was clear. I was like, all right, this is going to be nice. We'll have a nice hike out. Well, in the middle of the night, it just poured down hard on us, probably about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and it just poured. And I'm like, okay, maybe I need to check the forecast again this morning. And I did, and again, it says it's all clear skies. And right now, it is. There's some little white clouds in the sky, but it's beautiful. It is a beautiful morning. So right now, we're just taking our time. Everything's kind of wet, so we're letting things dry out a little bit. But we're just going to take our time and enjoy this last morning in the Chicago Basin. All right, folks, camp is all packed up, and we are back on trail, and it looks like a beautiful morning for a hike. been nice being able to take our time on this trail this morning. You know, the first day when we were coming up, obviously we saw the Needle Creek, we saw the waterfall, but I think we're more, at least I was more urgent to try to go find a camp spot as you're hiking with, 10, 15 other hikers. And today we got all the time in the world, so it's been great just going on these little spur trails. It is just beautiful. So glad that we were able to kind of take our time hiking back down to the trailhead this morning. All right, we have arrived at the Needleton Trailhead, the bridge, Animas River. We're here about, I think my estimation is right, 2.5 hours early, maybe 3. So we're going to take a load off right here, have some lunch, and probably just go check out the river a little bit. Because again, on day one, sometimes I have this fear of missing out, the FOMO. Well, that's real for me when it comes to campsites, and so I think I was ready to kind of get going. And now I can just enjoy the river a little bit, the bridge, and we're here by ourselves, get to enjoy it by ourselves, so that's nice. This was an excellent backpacking trip. Highly recommend. Fun train ride as you're coming in from Durango on the river and the canyon. That's beautiful. Big, huge mountains in the basin. Excellent wildlife. Even if you're not into hiking 14ers, I would highly recommend coming up and just backpacking for a few days in the basin, because it really is a beautiful area. Howdy, howdy. Glad y'all could stop by.
Glad y'all came to get us.
Well, you're in the right spot. Good deal.
Good afternoon. Thank you for riding the Durango and Silverton Narrow Gauge Railroad.
Well, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Until our next venture, keep on blazing.
We made it back! Yay!